Hello everyone, you are welcome to solve this nice square root math problem, which is the square root of 36 divided by 6 minus square root of 35. Solution from here. Now, we have the square root of 36 divided by 6 minus square root of 35. Now, if we check the denominator here, we can just introduce a conjugate. Let's rationalize the denominator by introducing a conjugate, which is 6 plus square root of 35. We also multiply the numerator with 6 plus square root of 35. So we find that in the denominator here, this is in the form of a minus b, and this is a plus b. So this implies that this we can express as a squared minus b squared. So therefore here, we'll have the square root of 36 multiplying by 6 plus square root of 35, close the bracket, and then divided by, so here we have 6 squared minus square root of 35 squared. So this implies that we have the square root of 36 multiplying by 6 plus square root of 35 divided by 6 squared, this is 36, subtract square root of 35 squared, so we eliminate the square root sign, so it's 36 minus 35. So in this case here, we have the square root of 36 multiplying by 6 plus square root of 35 divided by 36 minus 35, this is the same thing as 1. So here we have square root of 36 multiplying by 6 plus square root of 35. The next step from here, if you have the square root of a times b, we can express this as the individual square root of a times square root of b. The next step here, we can separate this and have square root of 36 multiplying by square root of 6 plus square root of 35. Now, square root of 36, this is the same thing as 6 multiplying by square root of 6 plus square root of 35. So this is the same thing as 6 multiplying by square root of, now we can factor out 1, 1 is common here, so 1 into the bracket 6 plus square root of 35, close the bracket. Now we can express 1 basically as 2 over 2. So let's substitute this here, so that now here we have 6 times square root of 2 over 2 multiplying by 6 plus square root of 35. The next step from here, we have 6 times square root of 6 times 2, this is 12, plus 2 times square root of 35. All of this divided by 2. So the next step from here, we have 6 times square root of, now we can express 12 as 7 plus 5 plus 2 multiplied by square root of 35 divided by 2. So here we have 6 times square root of 7 plus 5 plus 2 times square root of 35 divided by 2. Now, given that square root of a squared, this is the same thing as square root of a times square root of a Now let's apply this property, and this is also equal to the same thing as A. So applying this property, then we have 6 times square root of, now here we have square root of 7 squared plus square root of 5 squared, then here plus 2. Now we can express square root of 35 as square root of 7 times 5 divided by, now we can express 2 as square root of 2 squared. So square root of 2 squared, this is the same thing as 2. So now from what we have here, square root of 7 squared plus square root of 5 squared plus 2 times square root of 7 times 5. This is in the form of a squared plus b squared plus 2ab, which we can express as a plus b squared. So applying this algebraic identity, then we'll have 6 times, now you find that the square root of 7 squared plus square root of 5 squared plus 2 times square root of 7 times 5, this is in the form of a squared plus b squared plus 2ab, which you can express as a plus b squared. So let's apply this algebraic identity so that here we have 6 times square root of, we'll have square root of 7 plus square root of 5 squared divided by, now we have square root of 2 squared. The next step from here, if you have a squared divided by b squared, this can be expressed as a over b raised to power 2. So let's apply this property. So that now we'll have here 6 times square root of 7 plus square root of 5 divided by square root of 2, everything here squared. So the next step here is to eliminate the square root sign, so that now here we have 6 times square root of 7 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. That is divided by square root of 2. Now from here, we can just express this as 6 multiplied by square root of 7 plus square root of 5 divided by square root of 2. Now we can be able to express 6. 6 is the same thing as 2 times 3. 6 is the same thing as 2 times 3, of which you can express 2 as square root of 2 times square root of 2. So square root of 2 times square root of 2 is the same thing as 2. Let's substitute this. So here we have seen 6 is the same thing as 3 times 2 multiplied by square root of 7 plus square root of 5 divided by square root of 2. But you have seen 2 is the same thing as square root of 2 times square root of 2. So therefore, here we have 3 times square root of 2 times square root of 2 into the bracket square root of 7 plus square root of 5. Then divided by square root of 2. So square root of 2 and square root of 2 simplifies. So that now here we have 3 multiplied by square root of 2. Into the bracket here we have square root of 7 plus square root of 5. Now, the next step from here, let's open the bracket here. So 3 square root of 2 times square root of 7. So this is the same thing as 3 square root of 2 times square root of 7. Then plus, again here we have 3 square root of 2 times square root of 5. The next step from here, if you have square root of a times square root of b. This can be expressed as square root of a times b. So let's apply this property so that now here we have 3 into the bracket here, square root of 7 times 2, this is 14, plus, again here we have 2 times 5, so here we'll have square root of 10. So we factor out 3 because 3 is common here. So now here, this is the solution to this algebra problem. So 3 square root into the bracket square root of 14 plus 10. This is the solution to this algebra problem. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and subscribe. Please subscribe, like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye, my good people.